Alright, hey guys, I am back. We are going to do some more Tour 5. This is leaving off from where I just stopped the other video. I'm going to do a couple more holes here. I knew that video was getting a little long, so I just wanted to start up another one and hopefully get a couple tiebreakers too with y'all. So I have already did this one on the other video, on the part 1. It was labeled, if you want to see it again, the one Tour 5 demonstration with no par 3s, because we didn't get a par 3. And this is the obvious way to play this. Going to the left side if at all possible. This guy with a pumpkin, he's really going to force my hand a little bit. He has a lot of games, many more than me. I am very fortunate that he hit that shank. That was a very... And he's still in the fairway. He got very fortunate. I did not expect him to release that early and butcher that shot that bad. He got very lucky there. So he should be able to salvage his birdie, get on the green, and I should be able to do something very similar. So one of the things I know about this is it's more beneficial to favor right, or favor left, sorry. So you're seeing I'm pulling out all the tricks to make sure that if I miss, it's going to be left. Gives me margin of error for a great ball. Plus, after you hit this second fairway, making sure that it doesn't run out to see everything curves right. So you want to make sure that you don't miss right. And that guy was unbelievably lucky not to miss right with his shot. And this guy already has a Goliath 5. Looks like, what was his wood? Hammerhead? Like, this is crazy. He's got a lot of club cards. But it looks like he's been doing it by spacing it out, because he's at 400 games and only 400 trophies. So he's basically been getting clubs by playing very slowly. Me, I just started yesterday, and I'm coming up on halfway done Tour 5, so... So this guy's kind of all over the place with his, with the way he aims and releases. It's been 2 completely different releases that he did there. Now let's see what I can do. So obviously cheating over here is going to be more beneficial for me. Now I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to actually get this back to the hole. That's the only problem. You're gonna see me do this. It should leave enough. Putting the shot arrow on that bullseye should give me enough to account for, in case I hit a great ball to the right. Because it's with it being downwind like it is, it would probably be okay. You see I'm trying to utilize that slope. Wow, I actually got it. Did not expect to get that. So you see what my strategy was there was to leave it short to where it was taking the slope, and I was trying to utilize all my backspin to stop it. And I just really kind of got lucky to be able to get that thing online. And once again, no new clubs. They do not want to give me new clubs. And there's still plenty to open. You should reward the guys making the shots. I just hold out. They should have gave it to me. All right. So I've seen guys play this a couple ways. I usually go over here. I think I'm going to stick with this shot. So you see where it hits that shadow? That's a downslope. So you want to keep it short of that. You want to not add power. See, I'm not going. And you see I did it with backspin too. So I'm really trying to force it to where once it hits that shadow, it stops instead of running the whole way through. The more backspin you can utilize there, the better. And don't get too aggressive. Make sure your third hop is well before that shadow. And that's the other way that I've seen guys play this. Still very doable. You just got to get more aggressive. If you hit that rough, it's in the water. That's the reason I don't go that way. The way I just played it, it's plenty safe to get your eagle. Now, I really have no idea where this guy went for 30 seconds. But nevertheless, he's off the tee. Oh, he put it in the bunker. I don't understand why he just stopped aiming all of a sudden. It's crazy. But this is what it is. I don't know why he's angry facing. I mean, he did the shot, but not sure the thought process there. So let's see. I got 2 bounces. I'm probably going to aim for about there with my second bounce. Now it should start to run out after that. I'm going to probably overplay this wind a bit. Maybe go at least 2 rings. I'm not really worried about going long here because it's into the wind. You see, I'm going to do it with hook. Of course, I didn't necessarily want that great ball, but I don't think it's the end of the world. We'll see. I think it might roll off the green. Again, though, off the green, not necessarily the end of the world here either. So I'm going to do a little dunk tutorial here, I think. Might as well go for it. I mean, this guy, at the very worst, I'm going to the tiebreaker with this guy. So, and that's if he doesn't try to force his hand here. Yeah, so I'm glad that he's just kind of, that's one of the best advice tips I can give you is if you're in trouble, get out of trouble. You can still make it from there. There's certain places you can't make it from. Well, that you're making it, you're lowering your percentages. So there's no point to force your hand. Just play the safe shot. You're going to see me go for the dunk. I'm not going to play the wind basically at all here. I'm close enough that I'm just going to put it right on the middle of the cup. I'm not going to short hit it. I'm going to put it basically right in the center here. I should have room for margin of error. I should be able to miss 1 ring right or left. Now, it'll be close. It might end up missing. It might not. It would have been close because I don't necessarily want... The more accurate that club gets, the more that I can definitely hit a great ball either way. So, for the dunks there, you saw You know, I didn't need to play the wind, even though it was so downwind. That just shows you how easy the dunks are. Now, part of the reason it was like that is because it was kind of uphill a little bit. So that means the ball's not flying as high. It's not getting caught in the wind, so it's therefore not going downwind very much. And it looks like right before this came up, I saw a 1, so that means either something's upgrading or I'm getting a brand new one. That's not upgrading. This isn't upgrading. That means it's got to be new, isn't it? Nope. Last one upgrades, of course. Damn. Brutal. The struggle. Okay. Let's do a couple more. Couple more here. Alrighty. Let's see if this guy has me outmatched. Oh wow, look. So we're finally playing this hole when I actually have a decent club to actually come at it. So there gets to a spot up here where I'll miss the rough, but it's past 100% here. It's probably maybe like here. So you saw the bullseye ring, how it was smaller than the rough up there. Like the main target bullseye was less than, if you go back and look at my video there, if you want to hit rewind, on normal 100%, the bullseye was bigger than the rough landing zone. That means if I hit a baby great shank like that, it was going to, and you can see it right now, a baby shank either way where he's aiming is going to hit the rough. But as you add power, it opens up, which means that it's bigger than the bullseye, which means you can hit a great ball on either side, as you saw me do, and still hold the fairway. So adding power there was essential to make sure that I landed in the fairway if I missed my perfect ball. The only thing I had to do was protect against not hitting a great ball or not hitting, the best great ball, which is one click mark off. Right, so again, you've seen me play this one. Look at this land zone. This is so ridiculous. This drives me crazy. But it does this. Alright, so I'm going to try to aim for here. At 2.7. Might do about a ring here. Let's try this. It looks like I did too much. Nope. The ball didn't look like it was breaking in the ball flight, and usually that's an indicator that you underplayed it or overplayed the wind. But it looks like all is good. Still got it. So I honestly don't think that I'm easily going to be able to get through Tour 6 if they don't give me a different club. Like, I just don't think I can keep going at it with Viper because I can't top spin anything, which really limits your shot playing. So I have to leave. I think I wanted to play again for whatever reason, even though I hold out on them. But yes, look at this, 6. This is almost like guaranteed. Actually, 6 is guaranteed that they're giving me a new club, without question. Look at this. Skewer. There we go. Didn't get a wood. Look at that. 5. Everything. That was a big chest for me for whatever reason. So Malibu, a lot of guys actually end up using that. Now, mine doesn't have very much power, so it's nice to stay away from that. They use it more for like ball trail and accuracy. Let me take a look at Skewer compared to my dart. So at level 1, it's arguably already a better club. It's very close anyway. I'm giving up a couple yards, barely any accuracy. But the spin numbers, so essential. As soon as that turns to a 2, bye-bye, dart. I'll be seeing ya. Look at this. Tour 5 Viper, still no top spin. So if I don't get top spin on this sucker, I just don't know how I'm going to get through toward. I just don't understand how I'm going to get through that tour 6, if I don't have power. I mean, you need power, you need curl. I think my curl's decent, 36. I really need more than that for Tour 6. A lot of shot shaping you need to do on Tour 6. And I'm almost halfway done this tour. Alrighty, this is going to be quite the hole. We are too premature to be playing holes like this. This is a beast. This is going to be very, very tough. Is this me? No, that's him. So he has tons of holes in. I'm assuming this guy has me out clubbed, and you can already see he has a big dog 4. I don't even have a big dog. I'm having enough trouble just getting any wood. I'll take anything besides Viper right now. I'll take Horizon. I mean, I'm not going to switch over as soon as I get it, unless it's Big Dog. That's the only one that I'm going to immediately switch over to. I'm really not sure what the best approach is here. I'm assuming it's going over this way and trying to skip this bunker. And I feel like more times than not, it's probably with no topspin. I might need just a tiny bit here. Favoring the right side. Trying to keep it out of this crap. I didn't overspin it into the rough, so that's a good sign. I'm assuming I'm going to struggle from here, though. We'll see. If I had his club, I think I'd be money. Because I could curl it around those trees. I'd probably put it on the green from there. I have no idea what I'm doing with a Viper from there. It's gonna be bad. I have no idea what to do.
Great shot.
So it looks like he's in good shape there. I got to see if I can't force my hand a little bit. Kind of go this way or do something. I'm really not sure. There's not really a lot of room that way. Might try it this way. Looks like I'll have to go full ball this way. I'm assuming as big as my shot arrow is. I'm just trying to get a gauge. I think at least there. Plus stack on top. I'm going to try a full shank here. And I really don't know how much full shank is. But hopefully I can get it ballpark. And it looks like I did get it ballpark. Because I was really going for it. So what you saw me do there, if you want to go back and replay that, I did full shank, which is as much as I could. No topspin. And in addition to that, in terms of aiming, I basically was factoring in the 6.5 wind. So I went at least 3 rings to be on the safe side for that, even though I know that was plenty of an overplay. So if you go back and look at my bullseye, I'm going at least 3 rings worth on full ball, which is left of the rough, because I know I want to be left of the rough. So I'm starting there, and then I stacked an entire bullseye from that spot, and then still added a little bit just to be on the safe side. And it looked pretty spot on, because that landing zone was really good. In fact, it's funny that I came in too hot here. It's actually kind of funny, because I could have used some backspin. I'll have to remember that one for next time. Needless to say, this is a brutal hole, and for me to eagle it is unreal for the clubs that I have in my bag. So if you ever wanted to take, if there was ever a hole that I just played, essentially almost perfect, and you needed some tips on, go back and watch that start to finish on everything that I did, and just try to start to model that type of play, because that was pretty spot on. I don't have the clubs to be pulling this shot off, but you see I still drove the green in 2. I hit it too well. It was too far. It was through the green almost. Let me do one more hole on this video, and then I'm going to end it. I might have to title this one No Par 3s as well, because we still don't have one. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to unlock a couple of these. I really just want to force my hand a little bit. Of course, 3. Why would I expect a gold chest to be awesome? But the only good news is that I get the Apaches. It was a waste. But honestly, I mean, as fast as I'm working through Tour 5 here, I'm going to need to get some clubs rapidly. If I don't, I'm going to be unprepared for Tour 6. It doesn't mean I'm going to lose a ton of matches, but it might be more 50-50 unless I have a big dog. So again, kind of same MO as last time. I'm kind of feeling Navigator here this time around. For whatever reason, even though it's downwind. And look at the bullseye here. This is kind of what I was mentioning. See, so I'm already, if you take notes on what I said last time, I'm already to where bullseye is outside. So I don't really need to add power here. Now I am still going to add power because I think I can hit perfect ball even into the yellow here. You see me, I'm going to force it just a tiny bit. Going to do it with some curl. And get it down there pretty good ways. Did this guy disconnect? What the hell? Sure he couldn't have forfeited. He probably just lost his internet for whatever reason. Silver chest, okay, this is a good sign. So I saw the 2 in my bag. I'm assuming they're giving me a new club here again. I'm really hoping so, because I'm not upgrading that. There's one upgrade. Hope it's not a club upgrade. Please tell me this is new. Oh, man. Look at this. I got 10 extra yards. I'll take it. Jungleist for the win. All right. So let's do one more. I wasn't going to, but not playing a hole kind of makes it pointless. Let me take a look here. All right, Russell. How's it going? Okay, so what I'm going to try to do here is bend this corner a little bit. It's not going to be the easiest shot. I don't know how that happened. So I'm going to aim kind of in the rough. I'm going to go kind of full here, mostly. Ugh, a great ball might cost me, but I hope it doesn't. Nope, I'm good. Now, and the reason that I took off that top spin was to keep it out of the, going through the rough there. You see, I was really pressing there because I knew I could a little bit. I didn't want quite that much shank, but it was okay. One of the advantages to doing it the way that I just did is your angle coming in. I won't need to be as aggressive. The righter you get it, even though I still hit it left, unfortunately. The more right you hit that. the less angle you have to worry about those trees on the left. And let me just point out for you guys to definitely consider always those trees on the left. Never forget about those. So as you can see, I still, have to be mindful of that. So you see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to play my shot accordingly. I'm going to do about 2 rings. I'm going to get a little aggressive. But you see I'm doing it with left spin to bring it back towards the hole as opposed to getting aggressive on those trees. Never forget about those trees on this hole. I've seen people hit them. I've even hit them. So I'm not really sure what that guy was pressing for on that last drive. I don't know why he's pressing again. If you have that much topspin, just hop it over that bunker and get it to where I just drove it to. Like, why are you trying to spin it through these trees? I don't understand this shot. But nevertheless, I mean, take my advice if you can, and just play semi-cautious. Now you see I was pressing that drive a little bit. I didn't need to. You can skip that. You can do the skip shot over the bunker with some topspin and just put it very similar to where I was. And the only difference being, if you do that skip shot with the topspin, is that you're going to have to do more of a curl and like bend it around the trees. Because I don't want you guys to forget about those trees on this hole. You can hit them. And if you're not mindful and not thinking about it, just a baby shank could be enough for you to hit it into them. So I want you to remember to always try to bend away from it, just in case. But anyway, I hope you guys found this video somewhat useful here. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to get any par 3s for you on this tour yet. Win streak 11. Okay. So I think I think I just gave you guys like 11 straight holes to watch me on. And we didn't get to a single tiebreaker. So I'm going to be doing some more videos. If I have to, I'll intentionally start tying some guys so I can at least get 2 or 3 of the holes for you guys. Otherwise, I'll just I'll just loiter in Tour 5 for a while until I can get Big Dog opened up. I'm hoping tomorrow my pin chest, or when I wake up, free chest, it'll be sitting in there. That would be ideal. Maybe even this platinum chest. So anyway, I hope you find this video useful, and feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you need anything, just feel free to comment. Anything you need explained a little bit more, feel free. Don't hesitate to ask. Good luck all.